Black Sharpies are really all you need for pregnancy announcements. Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. So as you already see by the title, today I am sharing with you 5 budget-friendly pregnancy announcement ideas. I posted a video last week where I shared with you my family's reaction to the big news that I'm pregnant, and in that video I asked you if you would like me to do something separate where I share with you ideas I have on surprising your partner or your family, and you said yes. So here I am giving you what you asked for. All of these ideas I think are customizable. You can totally change them to fit you and your personality, and they're all extremely simple and either cheap or free. I don't know about you, but I like cheap and free things. So hopefully you guys like this list, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up. You guys don't understand how much likes actually help out my channel, and I really appreciate it. It also lets me know you're liking my content, so I keep making it. And if you are new here and you haven't already, please consider subscribing down below, because I would really love for you guys to join my family here on YouTube. I do a lot of pregnancy related videos because that's where I'm at in my journey, and also motherhood as well. So anyway, let's just do this. So the first idea I'm going to throw at you, I like to call the Starbucks cup. If you are a Starbucks drinker, you know that they write your name on the cup, and there is this running joke that Starbucks always spells people's names wrong, and it's funny, and so you can use that to your advantage by going to get your partner or your friend or your family member a cup of coffee from Starbucks, bring yourself a Sharpie, and write on it their new title, whether that be dad or daddy or auntie or grandma or grandpa, or you could just simply write "we're pregnant" or "I'm pregnant" or something of the sort on the cup, and then you're just gonna bring them a cup of coffee. How simple is that? Now, if you like this idea, but you don't really like Starbucks or you don't really drink Starbucks, you could try to fit this with something that you do like. If you are really obsessed with fountain pops and so is your spouse, you could buy him a fountain pop and then just be like, what does it say on your cup? Or something like that. With the Starbucks, you would probably say something like, oh my gosh, look how they spelt my name, or look how they spelt your name. The likelihood of them noticing it on their own is probably pretty slim, so you just need to point them in the right direction. Obviously, with this idea, you do have to buy a drink, which does cost money, but if you are already a Starbucks drinker and this is something that you would do anyway, then you're really not spending any extra money. I feel like this is a great idea because it literally works for anyone, and all you have to spend is a cup of coffee. And honestly, you don't have to get the fancy frappuccinos or lattes. You could just get them a cup of coffee, which is a lot cheaper, only a few dollars. I'm just saying. The next idea is a scavenger hunt. This idea can be completely free. You're gonna have to put a lot of extra work into this idea, but you really don't have to buy anything. So obviously with the scavenger hunt, you're going to create fun little clues that is going to lead your partner or your family member to random areas of their house or your house, and eventually the end will lead to whatever you want. It could simply be your pregnancy test, which means you would not have to spend any extra money because you already had the pregnancy test. If you wanted to get a little bit more creative, you could buy a pack of onesies from Target. This pack right here, I think it costs, oh gosh, $8.99, maybe it's $12.99, I can't remember, but it comes with 4 newborn onesies. I promise you're gonna use them anyway, so this is a pretty practical purchase, and you could have one of these onesies or all of them at the end of the scavenger hunt along with the pregnancy test. You could even take the pregnancy test and like roll it into one of the onesies and tie it with like a cute little bow, and then it will look a little bit like a treasure map going with the scavenger hunt theme. I don't know, I mean, it depends on you and what you want to do. You could have a whole gift at the end if you wanted to spend that extra bit of money, but you do not have to. This gift could be completely free, which is awesome. And I know a scavenger hunt obviously doesn't seem like super creative, but it's really up to you to make it more creative by coming up with really cute and clever clues and just, I don't know, making it this fun thing. As far as your family, it really depends on you and your personality. Is this something that you would normally do, or is it completely out of your character? Like my husband wouldn't suspect a thing if I did a scavenger hunt because this is just something that I do. I do weird, funny surprises all the time, but if you don't, It may be suspicious, but I mean, who really cares, I guess? They're about ready to find out anyway, and it's still fun. You could also have this scavenger hunt end in something like this. Gosh, the light from my windows. It says, oh baby. You could just use the baby or both, and this could be the end of the scavenger hunt. This thing was like $6.99 at Target, so again, really, really cheap. You could do this idea easily under $10. The third idea I'm going to call special delivery. With this idea, again, you can do it completely for free. All you really need is a box and a Sharpie. I mean, honestly, if you have a Sharpie, you can do so many pregnancy announcement ideas, I promise you. I don't know about you guys, but this girl has an Amazon shopping problem, so I have tons of boxes in my garage and I have a plethora to choose from, but I would just choose a box, big or small, it really doesn't matter. You can simply write on the box, special delivery, really cool with your Sharpie, and that be all you do. But if you want to get extra creative, this is still free, is take a scrap piece of paper, and if you have any kind of colored markers or anything like that, you could create some fun delivery label. I don't know, something that says special delivery, maybe it's addressed from the stork or something like that. I mean, you can really get creative with this and create this fun, shipping label that goes on the box. And then it's up to you really how far you want to go with this. You could go to the Dollar Tree and get a couple helium balloons. Literally, they're $1 a piece. I mean, you can't beat that. And you could tie it to the box to make it even more like crazy and vibrant. Or you could use a small box and put the pregnancy test inside. You could put a onesie and the pregnancy test inside. How you really want to display this box is completely up to you, but the idea is that you have a box sitting on the porch and it says special delivery with some sort of fun label or not. If I were going to do this, I would make a fun special label and probably say something along the lines of special delivery coming October 2020, because I think that's when my due date's going to be. And if you don't know your due date yet, you can actually use a due date calculator. I'll have one linked below for you. You can base this on the first day of your last period or even your conception date. So you could at least know around when your due date might be and maybe use like the month and the year. So this could work in a few different ways. If you're surprising your partner, like your husband, then you could have this package sitting outside and he'll find it on his way home from work. If he is already home, you could have it sitting outside and just say something along the lines of, there's a package out front, can you go get it? And hopefully he'll actually get up and go do it. If it's your family, you could bring it along to their house and set it on their porch. Hopefully they didn't see you do it. And you can say, hey, you guys have a package out front, and leave them out there. Or if it is just a small box with a cute label, you could say, hey, this was sitting on your porch, and they won't instantly get it until they read your fun little special label. This is again just one of those free options, and all you need is a little creativity. Number 4 is going to be the wine refill. I feel like I should have gotten more creative with these names. With this one, you could do beer, you could do wine, I mean, you could do a shot glass, whatever you guys might drink in your household, and it has to be alcohol because the whole point is that you can't drink it. You could have 2 wine glasses or 2 beer crafts, whatever, sitting on your counter, and one would be completely full and the other one would have nothing in it, and you could have a cute little sign that says something along the lines of refill and then the due date. Just something simple like that that will let the person who is reading it know you can't have anything to drink until that time. Once they see the sign, if they don't catch on immediately, you could just say, well, I can't drink wine until then, or I can't have alcohol until then, or I can't have alcohol for the next 9 months, or something like that. They'll instantly catch on, I hope. Let's hope. You can really change this up however you want. You could fill the second glass with water and say, I wanted to celebrate the big news with a toast, but I can't have alcohol for the next 9 months or something. I mean, you could get very, very specific and a bit more detailed. That's one of the reasons I really like these ideas, because they can completely be customized to you and your life. We are moving on to number 5, the final idea I have for you today, and it's also not a creative name. I'm gonna call it coffee mugs. So with this idea, you are on the hunt for a coffee mug, but not the ones you could get cute from Etsy, because those are gonna cost you a pretty penny, usually like 15 at the cheapest, and that doesn't include like tax and shipping. You're going to at least spend $20 if you buy a cute mug from Etsy that says something along the lines of being pregnant or dad or grandma or something like that. And those are super, super cute, but this is a budget-friendly video, so we want to save some money. So I have 2 options for you. One, you're gonna go on the hunt for the right coffee cup. Target has adorable coffee cups for only $6.99, and I have seen dad ones, I have seen Nana ones, which is what my son calls my mom. I have seen just parent ones. I mean, there's tons of different options and they're all $6.99. There's a whole section of them in Target. So just go check your local Target and see what they have, or search online for, you know, dad coffee mugs and see if you can find one of those for $6.99. Have it shipped to the store so you don't have to pay shipping. And I don't know, that's just one option. My second idea is to go somewhere like Goodwill that resells coffee mugs. They're like 50 cents, and I bet you anything you can find one that says #1 dad or something like that, and it would almost be kind of funny as well as, you know, be surprising them. Now, if you cannot find anything and you've searched high and low, there is another option. You can find a cheap white ceramic mug and write on it with black Sharpie. I told you black Sharpies are really all you need for pregnancy announcements. So with this, you really can write anything you want. You could even go to Etsy or Pinterest and get some inspiration on things to write on mugs. You could be simple and just say, I'm pregnant. You could provide them a title like Dada or Grandma or whatever you want to do. But either way, you're going to use this mug to surprise them. So once you figure out what you want to write on it with these ceramic mugs and the black Sharpie, you can put them in the oven for 30 minutes at 350 degrees, and then it stays on there permanently. They can even wash it. Like, that's a legitimate coffee mug now that all you did was write on it with Sharpie. If you're having trouble finding just a plain white ceramic mug for cheap, go somewhere like Amazon. You can get a pack of like 10 of them for under $30, and yeah, that sounds a little pricey, but that's 10 surprises that you can give out to your friends and family. For your spouse, just bring them a cup of coffee in the morning and say, do you like the new coffee mugs I got? Or isn't this coffee mug cute? And they'll instantly look at it, and this might be dangerous because hot coffee / being super surprised, I mean, it could be a dangerous situation, but you could also just give it as a gift, and that is good for absolutely anyone. You could make it for auntie or grandma or grandpa. It doesn't matter. My son is snacking, by the way, if you've been hearing him making funny noises. Right now he's going, ha, ha, ha. I hope you enjoyed these budget-friendly, simple pregnancy announcement ideas, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. I would love for you to join my little family here on YouTube. And if you want to see more ideas, let me know in the comments, because I do have a few other ideas and have been brainstorming more for you guys. I can even get a little bit more complicated if you want and not really worry about budget. Whatever you guys want, just let me know in the comments. But that's it, everybody. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! This pack right here is, well, the price is missing. Then there actually are due date calculators. Subscribe if you're new. I'm gonna have to go. Cut! That is not the direction I wanted this video to go.